We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerds of the Apocalypse, the Game Report. I'm, of course, Trex, and alongside me this evening, we have Silence.
Stevie B! Sorry, I was muted.
Exactly.
And the stream also started playing in my head. So, like, I heard you double because I hadn't unmuted the stream yet. So I didn't know what was happening. I apologize.
And I had my mic on mute too. And I started talking. It's like, wait a minute.
We're coming back strong, fam.
I went with Silence because you two always have that awkward moment, like, who's going to talk first?
That's right.
Well, I'm back. I think that's the most important thing.
That is the most important thing.
And I have a new headset.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's right.
Yeah.
Repping that razor. Rock on.
Yeah. My old kitty ears broke, and this just gave me an excuse to buy the razors with the kitty cat ear attachments. I didn't need the more advanced $130 one. Because that has a USB port or connection, and I needed not that. So that's what's happening with me. How about you guys?
I just want to say that headset is perfect. Oh, God. Why am I like this?
You know what? I got a whole calendar full of kitty puns.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How much time do we have tonight?
You know what? This is what I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the kitty puns because I didn't find any like feel good, warm and fuzzy news, because I am a very pessimistic person and I didn't look. I was lazy, but we're gonna read some kitty puns. But now off to you guys.
All right, so nothing really too wild for me, except Jill Valentine and Carlos Rivera. They said my name on the stream, and they signed me a thing. It's a highlight of my month.
Yeah, that came into
Where?
all of our chat boxes over that.
I sent it to literally everyone. I might not have sent it to you, Christine. I don't know if I did. I think I did. I can't remember.
No, you
But
didn't.
I will. But I will.
Feel
Sorry.
left out.
I'm sorry. To be fair, I posted in Discord. And by everybody's chat box, he means it like his.
Did you share it directly to me or to our Facebook group?
It must have been directly to you because
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yes, that was exciting. I'm not gonna tell you how much that cost me, but it was still exciting nonetheless.
Is it because Heather is in earshot?
No, she knows because we have a strict rule about spending money. There's a reason why I collect things like Black Series figures and this and that, right? Things that are under the $49.99 mark, because our rule is everything over 50 we discuss. So, I can get away with, a 2 Black Series figures. It's only about $44, right? Which is less than 50, so just saying. But no, she knows how much I spent on it because I texted her and I was like, I really want to do this. What do you think? And to my surprise, she was 100% for it. I think it's because like she was already planning on going to Lowe's and spending a fuck ton of money on shit for the yard. And so she was like, yeah, sure, do your thing, babe. I know it's your fandom. You got this. And I was like, that was too easy. She's like, well, I do want to go to Lowe's this weekend. There it is. Found it. And she did. Boy, did she go to Lowe's. So now I gotta wait for that stuff to come in the mail. But I'm gonna get it and frame it. And I'll forever have a picture of Carlos saying, signed, "Hey, fuckface," on my wall.
God.
Well, it's like they asked you to put quotes, and like the best quote from Carlos in the game is his entrance quote. "Hey, fuckface," and then shoots with a rocket launcher. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not have him write that?
Like Carlos from the game, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm still bothered by how they modeled his hair.
You don't like it?
I don't. It's weird. It's at times I get it. It looks fine, but there are more often than not, it's a little there's a disconnect in my brain that won't accept his hair.
There's actually a like an original outfit thing.
Uh-huh.
And part of his original outfit is making his hair more like the original, but it's like flat and straight down. That also doesn't look right.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. But it's just how.
Rasses can get away with as many as you want as long as they're on separate receipts. And says, I love this hair. Well, I mean, it's for some people, for not for some people. I have 23K of these. What should I do with them for AMA? Obviously, you AMA. Fuck. I like Remake Carlos more than original. They both had like different feels, right? Like the Carlos in the original didn't feel suave. The remake Carlos did. I don't know.
I liked Remake Carlos. He was
Yeah,
fine.
I did. He had a lot more to do, which I liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I want a unicorn stream. Fuck off, bro. Get out of here. What are you doing? That's really been it. I haven't really been playing that much. I did play some, and I messaged this to Trex. I got onto Tom Clancy's, what's that game called? The Division 2.
Ooh.
And I got some of the Resident Evil outfits. Now there's only one outfit I will ever wear in the game playing it.
Yep.
And I legitimately feel like I'm a STARS member, that's part of the Division as well. So, very exciting.
I don't have a unicorn costume, but I have a puppy cat costume. Stream. I will, as soon as I find it, I will wear it one day.
Nice. And yes, Trex, are you okay? Are you okay, Trex?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little exhausted, that's all. Just had physical therapy today and got a little disturbing news, but it's not severe yet, but it was still a little troublesome for me.
Tell us you're not dying.
Bro, why am I a little offended? This is the first time hearing anything about any kind of fucking physical therapy.
Yeah, I've been doing physical therapy ever since I hurt my back last year.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I do know all about this. Okay, I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still taking physical therapy. It's a process. It's a process.
So question: have you done water aerobics with the other Jerrys?
No, we don't have that kind of facility to have water aerobics.
That would be great though if you did.
But no, I was just the past couple of days there was like a little pinch that I felt back there on the left side of my lower back, and it trickled down to my leg, and I was like, oh well, luckily I have physical therapy in the next couple of days, so I just talked to them, and she was feeling around, checked my psoas on the left side, and it was very tense. The right side less because we work on the right side more. But after she looked at felt around my spine and release some pressure, the disc seems like it wanted to bulge out a little bit and come to the left, and not completely protruded, so it just wanted to bulge out a bit again. So she said, I'm like, because of my recovery, because I'm in a good spot now, and the recovery is I'm in that 0 to 2 weeks that I could relapse, so I could my back could easily go back to being where it was at the beginning of this process. So,
shit, I hope that doesn't happen, man. That sucks.
Me too, because all I did was sleep. I
remember
the only difference I had was we have a weighted blanket now that's like 20 pounds, and I wore that. And first off, it's fucking good. But that was like the first time I felt the tingle was like when I took it off. I'm like, ooh, this feels a little weird.
A little weird. I'm trying to turn myself down a little bit because
Chat is saying that Trex is too low.
I'm always too low. It's just how it is.
So hopefully that's a little better.
Yeah,
that might be worse.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm maxed
I
out as
don't
can be on my side. It's just
You're just
how
a
it
soft
works.
talker.
Trex's normal volume. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn my gain down. I'm gonna turn it down as far as. Wait, that's up. I think
Yeah,
this
that's
is.
up.
Sorry, fam. Sorry, fam.
No, I mean, I could easily
Alright.
turn you guys down on my end, but everything on my end, I'm definitely because I actually hear myself and I'm super loud and I'm also staticky. But
You know how I know if I'm too loud? I just do this. I do the ASMR trick.
just welcome to the stream.
It's like, welcome
Okay.
to
Compared to Scott
the
streaming YouTube
NotA
videos,
Game
Trex is
Show
on par.
stream. Stream.
Well, maybe I just like to be loud, Aaron. How about that?
This is a ball of NyQuil.
Oh, get fucked. Okay, it's like
Oh, buddy. I like you to be loud too. Oh, okay.
Let's see if this helps you feel better. Physical therapy def works so long as you keep at it and do your home workouts. You'll do great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely. I got the tennis ball, put it on my psoas, so I know where my psoas is, and yeah, I just gotta keep doing it. And I mean, I've definitely came a long way from being basically crippled to now I can walk, and now I'm just aware of everything that goes on in my body. So whenever I feel a pain on my ankle, I'm like, "Hey, guy, what you doing down there? What you doing? Let's go ahead and stretch you out. Yeah, let's go ahead and stretch it out." Just the awareness. And and because of this physical therapy, I will recommend physical therapy for everyone. It's like, don't do any surgery. See if your doctor can let you go do some physical therapy. And physical therapy saved me from doing back surgery. And I'm like,
yeah,
fuck yeah.
it's unless it's like dire. I mean, if you can still move, then always opt for physical therapy. Surgery is just so extreme.
It is.
Um,
But game wise,
But welcome to your 30s, man.
fuck yeah, right.
This is
late
what
30s.
happens. It's all downhill from here.
I need to get pointers from Sean. He's our guru for the old people.
Sean?
It's an old person
Our
guru.
Sean?
Yeah, he's old.
Well, I mean, he's older than us,
Yeah, he's old.
but he's got.
It's okay. He doesn't watch us. It's okay.
I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell, but inside joke. So, yeah, that's cool. I hope you get better,
Me too.
and I really want you to take water aerobics and take lots and lots of pictures with the Jerrys.
We actually have a clip. Trex first pulled his back out on stream during the game report. We actually have a clip of him like bending over to read something and like his back popping out, and he was just like, and we he was like, I'm good, and he was not, in fact,
no.
good. We actually didn't do the game report for almost 2 months after that because of how fucked up he was.
Yeah.
Really?
I was bedbound. Like I couldn't.
Oh no.
Like the whole right side, my leg could not bend. I couldn't get out of bed by myself. I had to like weirdly roll out of bed, where trying to not be on the floor, because if I'm on the floor, I'm not getting up. And like it was in the middle of the night when one of this stuff happened. Sorry, real moment. It was a very scary moment because Carlin was asleep and I was needing to get out of bed, and I couldn't. But I fell on the ground and didn't still wake her up, but I still forced myself, like army style, just kind of gotta build myself up there and get into bed. And it was just tears coming down my face. It was a fucking miserable thing. And because of that experience, I have kept my body in better shape. We've been doing a little bit of DDP yoga, trying to stay a little limber.
Love it.
And luckily we're losing weight as well. So it's been really helping out us. Like this, my back just, I can't go through that again. I refuse.
Yeah. Is that when I remember you started talking about DDP yoga, Was that when that happened?
No. I mean, it was.
Oh.
It happened this time last year. Thankfully because of COVID, we had COVID. But I was actually moving
COVID
out of my
times.
office, and I just picked up a little box of. I picked up a little box of wire. It was the last box I had to pick up in my office when we were moving, and I just picked it up and just felt a pop. I'm like, ooh, this feels bad. That felt weird. It just kept going on my day, and then just all of a sudden, I just like, I can wiggle my toes, but I cannot bend this leg.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I had a bulging disc in my like L4, L5 region down there, and I had sciatic nerve going through, and just it was ripperoni all the way back there. And physical therapy got me walking again without a limp too, because I had a limp for a while.
Oh, good. Yeah. Erinus says yoga. You're already taking DDP yoga, so you know. I like aerial yoga because your stretches are a lot deeper, and you get to, at the end of the day or end of the class, you get to cocoon yourself in the silk hammock that you use throughout the class, and it's so relaxing.
You had me a cocoon.
But yeah.
Well, on the gaming
Steven,
side,
you joining on the yoga funds too. I've been thinking about doing the DSP yoga stuff.
oh yeah, dude, it's.
I mean, right now, it's for me. It's weight. Like I've been weight training like crazy, but like bones are just as important to keep healthy as muscles. So, I've been. I was actually on DSP yoga site last weekend, and I almost bought it.
Let me one of Carlin's friends that lives in Atlanta, and he's actually training to be a wrestler.
Oh, dope.
He recorded himself and his neighbor doing one of the exercises, and that's what we watch to do the exercise. Is just basically that 1 3-minute set. I'll shoot you over the link so you can at least try it out. And then, but yeah, I'm definitely tempted to actually purchase. It's like, you know what, DDP, he's entertained me for at least over 20 years. I think he deserves a little bit of my cash.
Oh,
It's
right.
me.
He's
It's
a
me.
wrestler.
DDP.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I so forgot about that.
It's
like
great
Diamond
too
Cutter,
because
baby.
I'm familiar.
all the poses are definitely like some wrestling stuff. Like one of them is warrior pose, but the warrior pose is the road warrior pose. And it's like we stretch. It's like what a rush. It's really great. But on the gaming side, because I wanted to make sure I at least give a little shout for this, I have actually been playing a lot of what is it? Magic Legends. It's an open beta right now. You can get it on either from Arc Games or something, or you can get it from Epic Game Store. Whichever one you get, you also get some bonus stuff.
Magic the card game.
Yeah, so they turned the card game into an RPG, basically almost like Pillars of Eternity, where it's an overhead action-oriented game, but your abilities all come from your deck, your cards. So you use a card, and it just filters through and it recycles everything.
I immediately hate it. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
card-based video games, except for the Witcher game, I could not get into.
I mean, this one isn't too bad because I was a little hesitant with it as well, and especially the microtransactions around it. But luckily, they've already stated they're changing the microtransactions how it's done. But all in all, I barely pay attention to the story because I'm just here to kill shit. So
yep.
Wizards of the Coast are 100% not known for their microtransactions, man. What are you talking about?
100.
And they oh my god.
100%.
I got into Magic for a while.
Speaking of games, what's coming out this week?
Oh! Whoa! All right.
Sorry, my PC actually crashed as I was talking.
Oh, was that the light that went off?
You saw that?
I saw the room get darker.
Yeah, that would be why.
Oh, okay. So, I'll just read the list. Outriders for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Stadia came out April 1st. The game that I'm most excited about that came out earlier this week, yesterday. As of recording this, it came out yesterday. Star Wars Republic Commandos. The best Star Wars game ever. It was originally out for the Xbox, but now, and you can also get it on Steam, like the old version of Republic Commando. But now PS4 and Switch users can get the game. Oddworld Soulstorm for the PC, PS4, and PS5 came out yesterday, April 6th. Lost Worlds Beyond the Page for the PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch came out April 6th. Tomorrow on April 9th, Before Your Eyes comes out on the PC. Also tomorrow, Cozy Grove for the PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS. Jesus, Xbox. Get a new name.
All the Xboxes.
And Say No More comes out for the PC, Switch, and iOS April 9th.
Yeah, Phil and I talk a lot about the Xbox naming convention,
For
but
fuck's sake.
it's just how they want to brand it, and hopefully the Series X and S brings out a new form of a naming convention.
Oh, you and Phil?
Yeah, Phil and I.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good buddies.
Good buddies.
All right.
I also want to do the shout out for Outriders. Do not get it on the Epic Game Store.
Why?
It
What
will
happened?
not run.
Really?
So Outriders on PC and on console as well, it's, day one hell. Even week one at this point. It's really buggy. Servers aren't strong. They had to turn off the crossplay because the servers aren't 100% effective or strong right now. So, and I picked the game up on Epic Game Store because I couldn't find it on Steam. Because I come to find out my Steam preferences say, you don't want to see this game. I'm like, but I put the name in. What the fuck, search function? Like, how are you just going to ignore this game I type in? So I went to Epic Game Store, bought it, installed it, and it would not load at all. No troubleshooting whatsoever could help get it working. But I saw like Tally, Code Carnage, they're an in-game. I'm like, oh, how the fuck are they playing? Then one of my buddies was like, I picked it up on Steam, and I'm like, cool, refund, Steam actually loads it. And there's still a little bit of hiccup when it comes to doing multiplayer, but pick it up on Steam, at least until either People Who Can Fly or Epic Game Store can really get their shit together. But that was just that was a tough time right now because it's like I just spent $60 on a game that I really don't spend $60 on. You're really making me wish I didn't spend $60.
You know, you know what game I'm very disappointed is no longer accessible from through Steam?
What's that? Oh,
Super Seducer 3.
Super Seducer 3. That happened when we were out. We didn't talk about that, did we?
No, we didn't.
No. Yeah, it happened while we were taking a break, I guess. And I mean, we played. Were you part of the group, Trex? Some friends and I played Super Seducer 1 and 2.
No, we and our buddy Matt were in my room and we played Dream Daddy and Monster Prom.
I converted you.
No, you converted me by you going on my computer, going to your Steam, downloading and installing on my computer, and then the icon stayed on my computer when I switched back over.
Really?
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. I call shenanigans. But yeah, what was it 2 years ago? Like we did a super long stream on Trex's channel, and it was just like all all Dream Daddy. And we tried to do voices, but then our voices started sucking as like the longer we went. I was like, I tried to do a Victorian vampire, and and I can't remember what other kind of voices, but it was getting ridiculous, and I was losing my voice, but it was super fun. And then our friend Matt, he's not as lively as I can be on a stream. So whenever he tried to read, and he has a bit of a attention deficit. He doesn't pay attention very well. Just like, and what's that? What's going on over there?
That's fine.
It's like, pay attention to the daddy. Pay attention to the daddy.
You're the daddy. Get the daddy.
Let Trex saying pay attention to the daddy, please. I'd appreciate that.
But I did pick up my Switch. Republic Commando is on the Switch for $14.99.
Ooh, baby. Yeah, Republic Commando is the only reason why I still have my 360. And Republic Commando's on the 360 isn't even mine. It's still Sean's.
Oh my god.
And I think I kept it so long that I think he forgot that I still have it.
So what it sounds like is that it's yours now.
Well, let me tell you
like.
now, I have
It's mine
ammunition.
now.
So if you tell him about the age joke, I'll tell him about the 360.
Do y'all think he care about either one? All right. So before we get into the news, I just want to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget you can check out us live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. Erin is betraying you people by being here now, but normally she's watching on YouTube, and the rest of you can too. But you can also watch live on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern here at twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. If you're watching on YouTube, it is in the description. And I just want to say this for our first bit of news. You know, if you can put stuff in our Discord for us to talk about. Just do the hashtag NOTAGR, NotA Game Report. And we had to cut some stuff out because we had 2 weeks of stuff to film the one show. So I'm sorry for the get your stuff. But there's one very important one that I wanted to put in here, and it was a message that says, "Erin loves you." Well, we love you too, Erin. Thank you so much for your support. Erin loves us, and we love Erin.
Yeah.
What free games are coming out for Xbox Trucks?
Oh, let's go
Yeah,
ahead
just
and rip
tell
the
you.
Band-Aid off of this bullshit. So, because we have to do it every month,
That's right. It's the beginning of the month of free game time.
Xbox Live Gold.
Oh god, yes.
Here's your free games of trickleness of Bomb of the Barrel. Sorry, Xbox Live Gold just needs to go now. It just needs to go somewhere else.
It's so bottom of the barrel. It's like
Oh wow, yes it is. Holy
So,
cow.
It's like,
This is what the PS Plus have been for the past couple years.
yeah. There's a balance. There's a balance to the console wars. I'll give it that.
Ooh.
oh my god. This is what we deal with here.
So on Xbox Live Gold, with your Xbox, you from April 1st to the 30th for free, you get Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, and from April 16th to May 15th, you get Truck Racing Championship. For you 360 folks out there, you get from April 1st to the 15th, you get Dark Void for free. And then from April 16th to the 30th, you get Hardcore Rising, or Uprisings. Sorry, Hardcore Uprising.
Cool.
Yeah,
This
thanks
is the
Xbox
side
Live Gold.
scrolling shooter.
Okay, let's get the fucking gold out of the way, and let's talk about the real gem here, okay?
Here we go.
Let's get to the good nitty gritty. So, of course,
The nitty gritty.
Xbox Game Pass. Oh,
I clapped
yeah.
for him. Oh yeah.
Xbox Live Game Pass. You can get it on cloud on your Android device, console, and all Windows PC. Let's talk about the games. Covering everything on the cloud. First, we have Disneyland Adventures on the cloud.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah. Shush.
Sorry.
Let me actually get to the better list. Okay, so yeah, Disneyland Adventures on the cloud, April 8th. Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure on the cloud, April 8th. NHL 21, there you go, Raph. On console,
21.
thanks to EA Play, on April 12th. Rain on Your Parade is on cloud, console, and PC, thanks to the independent developers at Xbox on April 15th.
I like the graphic that they chose.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
You're a very happy cloud raining on someone. You know what this reminds me of? Alison Morissette. Ironic.
Oh my god.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
It's like rain. Okay, I'm done.
It's like Game Pass, but you don't have Xbox Gold.
Pathway is going to come on PC on April 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, MLB The Show 21 on cloud and console April 20th.
Oh man, the best game of the year. All sports balls games are the best. You can definitely not tell them apart from any other previous games.
So,
and
really cool thing.
Baseball being the best sport and totally not boring whatsoever. Sure.
Hey, that is
I'm
baseball. That is America's pastime.
He's right.
I don't watch
America's
baseball either.
pastime can suck my.
Well, remember, the MLB is actually, if I remember correctly from the articles, they're not doing any Braves home games in Georgia because of the voter registration suppression, the voter suppression that's been going on from the GOP. So MLB is pulling shit out.
I don't even know what that look.
MLB is like
quite
on everything.
That's quite a stand you made there. Oh wow, Atlanta's really hurting.
You know those people love their Braves? That they haven't actually changed that name yet. Weirdly.
I know. I thought they were.
I haven't heard anything. I don't follow baseball.
No. They settled on changing on not showing the mascot anymore. They did not want to do anything else after that.
Thanks. So everyone remembers MLB has been a PlayStation title exclusive for the past 15 years. And now, thanks to actually Major League Baseball, they pushed this game to be on Xbox, and Phil being Phil, made some effort to actually also get them to put this on Game Pass. So you can
Phil being Phil, you mean like they were like, here's all this fucking money, let's put it on Game Pass.
There you go. Lead your ball player to Road to the Show. And Diamond Dynasty Glory as two-way star and face your friends on PlayStation 4 and 5 with cross-platform play. Awesome. Very awesome.
I mean, my mind's
cross-platform.
Cool.
I mean, next, the whole thing was because they said that MLB made them do it, right? So okay. So I saw a tweet, and boy, the people look. I said in Discord, and I truly mean it, that I'm trying my best to not be judgmental, and that I stand by that. But like the toxicity on this tweet I saw today was fucking hardcore. I know it's Twitter, it's full of toxicity, I get it. But like it was someone like making a post that was like MLB made us do it, and then it was like Spider-Man comes on Xbox, Disney made us do it, and like all hell broke loose underneath the tweet. And I was like, "Whoa, boy, this is the console wars at its finest."
I'll get back onto the Xbox Game Pass stuff, but I actually want to mention that about the Spider-Man thing. It's been so long, and with Spider-Man being a PlayStation exclusive, I meant to bring this up when it launched, but PlayStation still doesn't have Spider-Man.
Oh, I was referring to the Marvel Spider-Man game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually thinking about the Avengers game.
Yeah. Well, they got more problems right now than worried about launching Spider-Man.
But want to also talk about the coming soon. Also coming, that wasn't actually on the list either. Yeah, well, sorry, I missed it. So we also have Grand Theft Auto 5 coming to cloud and console on April 8th. I'm a little tempted to actually try it out, see how it is on my phone. Then there's also
For fuck's
Zombie
sake, here
Army
fucking
4 Dead War coming on cloud, console, and PC on April 8th.
Nice.
So part of
So
also Game
what's-
Pass. Oh, hold on, we got more.
Okay.
God, there's more.
There is
kidding.
more. This is actually probably gonna be the last part I talk about because everything else is like some game updates and other stuff. So they with Xbox, of course, when you play it on your phone, you have to either attach a Bluetooth controller or you can grab the Razer Kishi over at Razer.com. But they've also Xbox has also worked with their developers and created or even worked with them to have play over 50 cloud-enabled games with Xbox Touch controls. So you don't even need a controller for over 50 games. Some of them are definitely including Minecraft Dungeons, Gear 5, Dragon Quest, Sea of Thieves even. So it's a lot of definitely some first party stuff, but there's a lot of games out there that you can just use with the touch of your fingers.
I mean, this is cool, but I've never been a fan of playing games like that way.
Yeah, it takes over the screen.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. But I mean, it's cool. So I didn't want to make a comment on MLB being on the Xbox. I've been kind of changing in my thoughts toward the console wars and shit like that recently, or just kind of, I guess, growing as a person. Maybe I don't know, but I'm starting to like be hardcore in the thought process of, I don't like exclusives anymore, man. I think this isn't a shot at Sony because Microsoft obviously does it too. They're obviously just not as good. But it's just causes this like and I don't know if it's just gotten worse recently or if it's always been like this and I've just been toxic as fuck. But
you don't want to hear my answer.
I know it just makes everything so polarizing, and I think it stems from the whole Bethesda conversation as well, right? Because people brought up good points about the lack of it on PlayStation, and it just kind of bums me out, man. It's like I think everyone should have access to all the games all the time. It just I don't know, man. It just bums me out. I don't know. That's all. I know it's kind of a weak sauce where I went with that, but
hey, man, you're growing, and that's what matters.
You are growing wiser and more practical, and I get it because I don't want to spend like so much money on consoles that will inevitably collect dust, like the one like the two that are currently collecting dust. It's a lot of dust. I should actually clean that because that's whoa. But anyway, yeah, I don't like the whole console war thing either, but from a marketing and selling standpoint,
yeah,
I still get it because consumerism. But I'm just kind of tired of it, of the wars. I mean, like of the fans
right.
being super fanboy about one thing over another. Like this is better than the other. It's like PC's still better, you guys. It's like you're already getting outdated tech, while PC. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
with this damn shortage, ain't nobody getting shit. Nobody's getting Xbox. Nobody's getting PlayStation. Nobody's getting a video card.
It's true.
So I don't even think people are gonna get phones. That's right.
That's fun. I mean, get a flip phone. Stay off the grid.
No shit. Elena, my daughter has a flip phone.
Nice.
But she didn't want a phone to begin with. But she started going over to friends' houses, and I was like, you need something to be able to call me on while you're at a friend's house.
Yeah.
It's just I can't just have you go over there.
I started disappearing. Like the time I my parents finally agreed to give me a phone was when I started disappearing and like forgetting to tell them. It's like, okay, we'll give you a phone. I would just be going to work, but I have days.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I have fun with the console wars. Love fucking with you guys. But at the end of the day, this bitch right here bought a PS5 and a Series X on launch day, right? And so, and I played them both almost equally. I probably played the Series X more, but that's not because I'm just like, fuck the PlayStation, just because there's more stuff that I'm playing on the Xbox currently. Really, if we had to say what I played the most, it would obviously be the PC. Right, because right now the main thing, if we had to put a percentage on it, I'd be playing Final Fantasy fucking 14 all the time. I don't even know why I buy anything else because I end up just like logging into fucking 14. There's a chance I'm logged into 14. Player. There's a chance I'm logged into 14 right now, sitting in the gold saucer, but who knows? Right? No one knows. Closers, shut up.
Are you farming right now?
I'm not at the current moment. No. And this is a good point. Game Pass is we've already we talk about Game Pass a lot. I mean, PlayStation now does sometimes have some good stuff come out of it, man. If we're gonna talk about Game Pass stuff, we should probably talk about games coming to PS now. Only because like I read an article, right? There's some pretty dope shit coming to one dope shit, one thing you'll go.
Now hold on here, because that's what I just had to look at it because you gave us the link for the free PlayStation Plus games, and then there's the other games that are coming to PlayStation Now.
Right, so it's kind of the same thing here, right? You got Gold, and then you have PlayStation Now compared to that.
Yeah, so if you can help me out real fast.
Okay.
PlayStation Now.
Right.
That's a subscription based, right?
Right. That's like the Game Pass that PlayStation has.
That's the one that you stream the games, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, some of them you can download, but a lot of them you stream. Like it just depends. I'm almost positive some of you can download, but most of them are streamed. Raph would probably know better than I do, to be fair. And PlayStation Now does have a few good older titles, mainly back a PS3. I don't think it goes back to PS2 or PS1. It might soon, though, with a news article we'll get into later. But they are adding Avengers and Borderlands 3 this month to that. So you say what you will about Avengers, but like if that's a game you just want to play through the story, getting a PS Now subscription for the month, boom.
If you already have it, then there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
So Marvel Avengers is available until Monday, July 5th.
Raph says correct. I think they do have first party titles as well. Yeah. So when is it available to?
Avengers is available until Monday, July 5th.
July 5th. Okay. So get in there, beat the game, and never fucking touch it again. You know.
And that's the thing is like PlayStation Now is just like the Xbox Live Gold, where you can get the game, play it as much as you want, but then after July 5th, it's no longer available to play.
I mean, Game Pass is the same thing, right? It takes stuff off the list and adds it back. Probably not as frequently though. I don't know. And see, I think the first part, it's like Game Pass. Yeah, that's what I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turnover for games on Game Pass is a lot longer than PS Now, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I had the free subscription for PS Now back when Sony got hacked.
Yeah.
That was when I last had PS Now. So it could have changed over the years. But
never get rid of Yakuza Game Pass. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're gonna hold on to that Sega shit for sure. So it's kind of like PlayStation Plus is the Xbox Live Gold as vice versa, right? So it's like one has a great service, and the other one's mediocre, and vice versa, right? So if everybody would just get their shit together, they'd both be fantastic. I have considered signing up for PS Now because they actually have a. What I don't understand about PS Now kind of drives me crazy is there's a PS3 game that I own, right, digitally, that's available on PS Now, but I could play on my PS4 through PS Now, but I can't otherwise. That annoys me.
Yeah.
But what's the other games for PlayStation Now?
Let's see. Days Gone.
Nope. That's PlayStation Plus.
Right.
Oh, I don't.
See,
It's
exactly,
all-
exactly.
It's all the same to me. They really
Well-
need to just put them together.
Both companies need to put them together for sure.
Absolutely.
Just consolidate, for fuck's sake, both of you.
Well, I guess the difference is, right, the biggest difference is like with PlayStation Plus, right? When a game comes on PlayStation Plus, you have it forever as long as you have a PlayStation Plus account.
Yes.
Like on PS Now, things come and go. Same thing with Game Pass, right? It's the same thing. You get a game on Gold, you always have it regardless if you have an Xbox Live Gold account, and vice versa. So that's why they're a little different. But yeah, so Days Gone is same, but different. And Days Gone is one of the PlayStation Plus game. This one. I don't know what else is coming out for PS Now. I think that's it. I think it's
PS Now is going to have Borderlands 3 available until Wednesday, September 29th. Wow.
That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, because the game is still going. Because the game's not dead. And then The Long Dark, which doesn't actually have doesn't have an end date.
Survival game.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
So now let's talk about PlayStation Plus.
Okay. That's the one I still recognize. So.
Borderlands 3 has new DLC this month. Dope.
Yep. So PlayStation Plus for the PS4. Two titles that are coming out: Days Gone and what was it?
Zombie Army.
Soulstorm.
Zombie Army 4.
Oddworld Soulstorm is coming out.
PlayStation 5.
Right? Am I reading this correct?
No, you're right.
Okay. And then they also have Zombie Army 4.
Yeah, Soulstorm is coming for PlayStation 5.
Yo, Zombie Army 4 is
5,
just
okay.
slutting itself out to everyone. It's just giving it away for free to everybody.
Hold on,
yeah.
Let me see
I
what
should
the
just read
Epic
the
Game
tweet.
Store free game is tomorrow.
Zombie Army 4.
No, it's some indie episodic game. It looks fun. Let's see. As of right now, as of recording this, April 7th, the current free game is on Epic Games, Tales of Neon Sea, which looks dope. And then the next one is 3 out of 10 season 2. That is literally what the game is called. It looks like
Is that Pepper
like
Ann?
you're
Is that Pepper Ann?
she definitely looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Or like you're some protagonist that I guess is going to sabotage a game from being developed in the company that you're in, but I don't know. Hijinks, shenanigans ensue.
And hot dogs.
I don't know anything about season 1, if there is one, because it could be, History of the World Part 1, and this is just season 2. But
Girl, are you looking at the picture for this 3 out of 10 right now? Because there's a dude that looks like Logan.
Logan.
Like Wolverine Logan.
Shink, shink.
Oh yeah.
Look at this dude.
So if you guys are following along, you just log into Epic Games and just like look at what we're. Oh my God! There's like tentacle stuff. there's pixelated dude nipples. Okay, I mean it looks funny. It's a comedy game. It's episodic, and you get to do stuff. I don't know where the gameplay actually is, but it looks funny.
Oh, I love how the name of the game came out.
Yeah.
Will the developers ever make a game that scores better than a 3 out of 10? Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it looks like it looks like the gameplay is many different things. Like it turns into a side scroller, turns into an ISO, like a it's a vehicle combat like Twisted Metal. It's like a roguelite. It's all the things.
Oh yeah,
It's Frogger. It's all the things. And it's free tomorrow, starting April 8th. So
Boom.
get it. If you want to do shenanigans and a bunch of frick ton nothing, get this.
Brick
Because it
ton
looks
nothing.
a frick ton nothing. Because this looks genuinely funny. And I'm going to download it tomorrow.
Yep.
And probably just let it sit there. But because I have so many fucking games.
Hey, free
At
is
least
free.
I have it. What were you
They're
going to
right.
say?
What's next up, buddy?
All right, so over here at Deadline.com, a little game to movie news. Aaron, I understand it's not full game news; it's about 50-50, okay? By Justin Kroll, right? Sony and PlayStation Productions developing Ghost of Tsushima movie with John Wick's Chad Stahelski directing. I don't know if I said that right.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
Ghost of Tsushima movie with the John Wick director behind the helm sounds fucking amazing. Sony Pictures and PlayStation Production developing a film adaptation of the hugely successful action-adventure game Ghost of Tsushima. The game recently crossed a massive milestone, selling over 6.5 million copies in July 2020. I keep waiting for it to go to like $30, but it isn't because it's like still selling ridiculously. The game is developed by Sucker Punch, great developer. Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment and centers around samurai warrior Jin Saki, the last surviving member of his clan who must set aside the traditions that have shaped him as a warrior to wage an unconventional war for the freedom of Tsushima.
This actually might be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. We're excited to be partnering with Chad and 8711 Entertainment to bring their vision of Jin's story to the big screen. We love working with creative partners like Chad who have a passion for our games, showing me great, rich adaptations that will excite our fans and new audiences, said Asid Quizzlebash, head of PlayStation Productions. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fuck that up, but I'm sure I did.
Now, the only person that could really play the main character is, and I'm sorry I don't know his name, but I definitely have seen, I know as soon as I see his face, like, that's the guy. And it's the dude who's going to be playing Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Nice.
That guy, yes, I love him.
Yes,
Get
he
over
has
it.
to
You
play
got-
this movie.
Listen, you know, this is what I've been thinking about, Joe. Sorry you brought up Mortal Kombat. The big theater next to us opens up on May the 7th.
Wait,
It's my
St.
birth-
Hills is coming back?
May 7th, bro. My birthday is May the 9th. Mortal
Oh,
Kombat had
stop.
just come out in theaters.
Yes,
I might have to go check out Mortal Kombat in the theaters. I might have
Yeah.
to check out.
Yeah.
But my HBO
And-
Max is right here.
And the
Ooh.
guy that you're thinking about, Trex, is Hiroyuki Sanada.
Thank you.
Sanada. Sorry, my Spanish came out, but Hiroyuki
His come out,
Sanada.
too.
But yeah, that's who you're thinking about, and he's
This is a
dope.
Tsushima movie. Great. Let that kind of be like the tie-in to even announce like the next game for it too. Let's go and get a sequel out there. Just like we don't
Dope.
remember this in the game, and he turns and looks at the camera, but you will.
Oh my god.
And it turns to gameplay graphics at the end of the credits. That's right. I'm smart.
You're good.
Next
You're
up,
smart. Well, just some quick news. I'll just jump in real quick. For those that play a lot of mobile games, Drex probably won't be playing this one, but Final Fantasy VIII is now on iOS and Android. The Final Fantasy games, most of them are on iOS and Android. I actually didn't know 8 wasn't, because I don't play them on the phones, right? I just can't bring myself to do it. I play them
it's
all
the
on the
one
Switch.
that Showtime likes, right?
Yeah, Showtime likes to give it, yes. I also really enjoy 8. My favorite's 10, but I've been playing through 8 on the Switch. I got 8 and 9 on the Switch when they first released, but it's they're so ridiculously overpriced on phones. All the Final Fantasy games. This is
Jeez.
going to be launching for $16.99, and then on April 5th, the price will jump to $20.99. So if you want to save that $5, you better jump on it now. Or $4, you better
Why?
jump on it. They're the like pack of all of them is like $200. It's like a ludicrous amount of money for fucking phone apps. So I downloaded all the free Final Fantasy games on the phone. Thank you, Raph, for helping me decide which one is the best. There's just a quick news. You know your boy loves Final Fantasy, so make sure that you know if you want to. Final Fantasy VIII is now on iOS and Android, so check it out. If you have $17 lying around.
That's why I
For an
never
app
see
game.
it, because all my games are free.
ugh.
It's like you can
Jumping
pay
back
for games on your
to-
phone.
Jumping back to kind of game news, kind of not, for Mortal Kombat. There is and I won't like read all of it because it's an actual verbatim interview, but on Slate.com, Matthew Dessem gets to have a phone interview with the guy who yells "Combat" in the game's original commercial when it first came out, as well as the song.
Aw.
So, if you want to check
I'm
it
ready
out,
to fight,
go
I'm
to
ready to fight.
Slate.com. Go to Slate.com, and it's just like Slate.com, Mortal Kombat, somewhere around there. But it's a very cool interview, and it just talks. It's just literally the guy who just said 2 words, and it
Just
has been
EDM
immortalized.
music.
And it's like 3 decades ago, he said those 2 words in a commercial, and it still lives on to this day, 30 years later. Anyway, just wanted to bring that out there.
Actually, because you shared that with us prior to the stream, I actually tweeted about it because I started listening to the song, got super hyped.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I was like, are you even a human being if you don't instantly want to find the closest person and engage in a fight for your lives when you hear the Mortal Kombat theme play?
I mean, it is so integral with our childhood, I think.
Oh, yes.
So much.
It's like
It was
you
even on
can't-
Jock Jams.
Yes. You can't not just like go along with it. You need to have like pretend glow sticks, just like do this. and
I'm
just
listening to it right
rock
now.
out. No.
And all of us OGs are just like, every time we hear the music, we just go back to the very first one and just like put your fist up and just slide back and forth. Just
Yeah. It's amazing. And Mortal Kombat will never die.
never.
I love Mortal Kombat so much.
Just like ska, Mortal Kombat will never die.
All right, anyone else want a ska rendition of the Mortal Kombat theme song? Let's get that together.
I got a guy.
You got a guy?
Yeah.
Got a guy. Look.
I got a ska guy.
Got a guy.
Ska guy, I got a thing for you.
Always good to have a guy.
I will pitch this to him, and he's gonna flip his shit. Okay.
Oh my God. All right, what's my boy Paul Tassi say, Stevie B?
All right.
Fantastic.
So, we all know the big success of Monster Hunter World on the PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Well, it turns out Monster Hunter Rise is also a monster on Nintendo Switch. 4 million copies shipped in 3 days. So, it doesn't necessarily mean bought, but I mean still 4 million shipped is ludicrous.
Yeah,
It takes
who
a lot
buys
for
games?
Capcom. That's right. And this is Forbes, Paul Tass writes for Forbes. It takes a lot for Capcom to agree that one of its games to launch well in this age. It's very true. Capcom really be shitty about that. In this age of extremely high standards for AAA game sales, but Monster Hunter Rise appears to have met the mark and then some. Capcom says the Monster Hunter Rise has hit 4 million units shipped, meaning it's not sell-through, but that's how most metrics are measured these days. It's not a franchise record breaker, because Monster Hunter World in 2018 shipped 5 million units on its first 3 days. There's a key distinction. Xbox, PlayStation, and then we have Switch. The Rise numbers are only for Nintendo Switch, a single platform. But the Monster Hunter World numbers are for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox. PC came later. So with that in context, it seems like Rise is probably doing even better. Monster Hunter may not get as much press as some of the other big video game series out there, but it's one of the largest in the world with something close to 70 million in lifetime sales for the franchise, and Rise looking to significantly add to that total. Currently, there are no plans for Monster Hunter Rise to make it to PlayStation or Xbox, but it's supposed to come to PC sometime in early 2022, meaning it will be Switch exclusive for quite a long time.
Man, so my boss actually bought the game for me because he was like, Mike, let's play this. I'm like, I don't really want to. Here,
Monster
Mike,
Hunter
here's
Rise?
the fucking game.
Wait. Is this like boss, our friend boss?
It's
Wiz?
Donald
Wizard?
and my boss, technically Ben and Donald are probably on the same aspect, but no.
Boss.
Yeah, Donald has the game too. We played last night together, all three of us.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And he messaged me that
A lot of people I know have got it. Might actually end up picking this up this weekend.
I mean, it.
I suck at it. I was auto shooting the entire time, not knowing that there were special abilities to do. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, if you don't like hard games, you're not gonna like this.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's a 50-minute match. I spent 30 minutes trying to kill this monster and it wouldn't go down. Lo and behold,
Wow.
I was doing the missions that was the hub-based mission that was requiring multiplayer. I didn't even do single-player missions. I spent 30 minutes of time doing a multiplayer mission. I'm like, oh, no wonder everything's not dying to my one hits.
I think out of principle, I don't want to play Monster Hunter until they come out with a game just with the cats that are cooking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's enough.
Did you know that Binging with Babish did an episode of Monster Hunter on his cooking channel and on YouTube?
No.
He did a Monster Hunter episode where he recreated the chef's special, and it's so damn good. It looks so damn good.
I bet.
want it, and oh my god, my cat. Hang on. My cat is destroying things because he wants to go out.
Rebel.
Okay, I'm back.
Rebel.
You will
good.
not confine me to this room.
I know. I have a tote by Babs Tar hanging off of it, and he was just like he likes to think that he can open, like he will tap on the doorknob and like try to grab it with both of his paws to turn it, but he can't because he doesn't have thumbs. but so I have my tote on there, and he's like, he grabbed the knob and like, this is in my way, and he just like whoop, and it's like he flipped it across the room. It's like over there now. My cat, he's smart.
So we hid Easter eggs for the kids, right? On Easter. And we're laying in bed, and all of a sudden, we could just hear. Like, fuck. Like, I feel like we went to bed, and the cats were like, it's fucking Christmas. There are toys everywhere. Literally everywhere. And they just started smacking these things. We had to cover the Easter baskets because they were like eating the grass out of them. Like, and I was like, what the fuck, man? It was so wild. Oh, I got that.
No matter how many toys I get my cats, the number one thing that they will always love is a hair tie.
Oh, yeah.
I have like a million hair ties that I constantly have to, I'm constantly buying hair ties or hiding them from them because, and I kid you not, my cats will seek them out, steal them, and then hide them under a dresser somewhere.
That's funny.
All right, Stevie B.
Anyway.
I'm going to let you do the swan song, buddy.
The swan song.
This is a long list, by the way.
Yeah, fuck this list.
Of all the
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we should do this list, right? Should we?
You find like important ones, because like Jesus.
Okay, no, you want me to do the
PS3
rapid?
stuff? What about the PS3 stuff? You skipped one.
Did
Is
I?
this not it? What are
The PS3, PSV, and PSP stuff?
No, I did.
That's
I know
what
it's
we're
right.
talking
No,
about.
Well,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gigantic patch note list of Cyberpunk 2077.
oh,
stuff.
fuck
no,
no, not
no,
that motherfucker. Okay, even that I'm really wanting to skip.
no.
Like, is that like a PhD dissertation?
Okay,
the
no,
PlayStation
yeah,
services. Yeah.
I got this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So they announced. Well, we talked about this last one where it was a rumor. Got officially announced that the PSP, PS3, and PS Vita stores are all closing, which really sucks. Like the PS3 store and the all the stores, to be honest, are like the place to go for digital PS1 games. For me specifically, that's whenever someone goes, how do I play the original Resident Evil trilogy? I say you can download them all from the PlayStation Store. Just get a PS3, PSP, or PS Vita. You're good to go. This really, really sucks. So here's some key points, right? You will still be able to re-download any previously purchased, so you're not losing anything that you've bought. This does set a precedent for like digital stuff, right? And this is kind of a harsh reminder of like what moving to an all digital platform is like, because they could just decide we're shutting everything down and you don't get the games and there's nothing that we can do about it. It's kind of me personally, I was affected by something like this when Marvel Heroes shut down because I spent like almost $100 buying characters in that fucking game and it shut down. And it just was like, guess I'm fucked. I love me too, Erin. Me too. So you still need to re-download them. You still be able to access previously purchased video media content, which is good. Which is like if you ever bought movies or something like that. You will still be able to redeem Game and PlayStation Plus vouchers. That's really good as well. So like if you have like a game chilling and you haven't redeemed it yet, or you find one in a GameStop box, so use one, you can still get it. You will still be able to re-download and play claimed game titles to PlayStation Plus as long as you're a main member of the service. That's something new, being a member of the service. That's cool. Features you will lose access to: you will no longer be able to purchase PS3, PS Vita, or PSP digital content, including games and video content. You will no longer be able to make in-game purchases through games on PS3, Vita, and PSP. You will no longer be able to redeem PSN Wallet Fund vouchers on PS3, PS Vita, or PSP devices once PlayStation Store and purchase functionality for these devices close. Your PSN Wallet funds will remain in your PSN account, but you'll only be able to use your wallet funds to purchase PS4 or PS5 products on PlayStation Store on the web, PlayStation app, or on PS4 and PS5 consoles. How to access my own games? You can download your own content onto your PS3, Vita, or PSP device by accessing the download list on the respective device. That's easy enough. I am only active on PS3, Vita, or PSP devices. I do not currently own a PS4 or PS5. What will happen to any funds left in my PSN wallet after the closure of the PlayStation Store for these devices? If you're one of the 5 people that this pertains to, your PSN wallet funds will remain in your PSN account, but you'll only be able to use your wallet funds to purchase PS4 and PS5 products on PlayStation Store on the web. PlayStation app, okay, so it's still there. It's still in your wallet. We'll leave it at that, right? Will I still be able to purchase
we don't need to read this.
content?
We don't need to read all this stuff, man.
The cross-buy content? Okay, it's the same shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, cross-buy content is all still there. I do too until my distro stopped working. My download games work fine. That's fair, Raph. That's fair. So I do want to make this really sucks, but I do want this isn't an article that I put in here, but there was also a patent that was found from Sony for original PlayStation games to get trophy support. So I'm really hoping that means that even though this is shutting down and we can no longer access these games, that they're eventually all going to be available to us in the PS4 and PS5 PlayStation stores.
That would be nice.
I have a strong feeling that's what's going to happen. You know, these gaming companies, they mimic each other a lot, right? You know, they see one doing so well with producing one thing one way that they mimic it. Not in a bad way, right? Just so to make consumers happy. So hopefully that is the case here, and that we'll actually get purchasable PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games with trophy support on the PS4 and PS5. So don't fret for now. I'd say the secondhand market is excited, I'm sure, because once it's closed down, PS1 game values are going to shoot to the fucking roof. Until they announce something else. So not all of us Monster Hunter. Oh, that's true. So yeah, this does suck, but it also doesn't suck, right? It sucks. Newsflash, they already have. Wait, they already have what? They've announced that these are coming out. Did I miss that? Did it like just get announced?
What?
What?
Raph says Newsflash, they already have. It's in referencing to my content. My disk drive stopped working for my 360 twice. A good whack fixed it both times. Oh, Monster Rancher 2 PS1 retail used at GameStop for $30. Oh, Jesus. I mean, GameStop's going to be the first one to take full advantage of this situation, without a doubt. And like Raph said, they already have. So, no. Damn it, Raph. What? I don't know what you're replying to. I don't know. It's been the price way before this announcement. Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So most of the time when people find these patents, 9 out of 10 times, they're true. 9 out of 10 times they announce something that has to do with said patent or said website purchase, like even Square Enix with all its Final Fantasy VII stuff all got announced. So don't fret too hard on this. I really think it's going to come to something much better in the future. I got my fingers crossed that it is. I don't think Sony is dumb enough to just let that go to the wayside. I really think that they will push back to make some money. Black Label Final Fantasy VII can go for well over $100. Right, Prime, did you know that Shane Jones has a sealed Black Label copy of Final Fantasy VII? He's rich. I'm jealous of that.
Well,
Yeah.
Speaking of patents that you were talking about, EA patents adaptive difficulty system to keep you playing longer. And then they show a little snippet of, was it Star Wars Fallen Order, the game that everyone seems to have the most difficulty with because escalating difficulty just kind of makes people rage quit.
Trex.
What up?
I didn't get far enough in the game because I rage quit on a stupid frog. It was like, that's it. I'm done for the day, and I never came back.
Yep.
It was so early in the game. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Trex, how have you been faring with the game?
Shit. Fuck that frog. I downed that frog 3 times. And even then, and layer through that planet, I had to fight another frog. I'm like, oh, I ain't going through this shit again. But it was a normal one. And it wasn't until I decided to just kill that frog, got to the next planet. I'm like, let me hit my start menu. I'm like, ooh, there's apparently some stuff over here called lore. It gives information on the animals. Holy shit, it tells me how to kill the animal. Where was this information 30 minutes ago? I apparently had to cut the tongue to make it do more damage. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
But no, I got to Dathomir and 2 spiders killed me as soon as I walked in. I'm like, all right, we're done today. Close it, shut it down. I'm out.
Spiders. Yeah, the spiders you had to figure out. I eventually figured out how to damage the frog, but by that time I was just like, F this. I don't have time to be mad at a stupid video game. I'm just gonna watch Critical Role.
Yeah.
Which I have been doing a lot. Campaign 2.
All right, Steve, let's talk about your game of the year.
My game of the year?
Yeah, your favorite game of all time, Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, so I don't know how to touch this. We're definitely not reading all of the patch 1.3 notes for Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
we're definitely not doing that, right?
Just know that the patch finally came for Cyberpunk 2077, and it's fucking huge. It's like all of these things that if the game was delayed a little bit longer, would have been fixed.
You know what I find funny is that if you try to find that list on the website now, they removed it. This is for not found. Like they removed it. They removed it from the website. Like because people were so trolling.
This is a whole doctorate
I'm
right
looking
here.
at it right now.
It's ludicrously long.
Is this the Art of War? Is this
freaking
what this looks like?
It's the Art of War is a little bit shorter than the one point. They should have just been like, we fixed a lot of shit, fam. Just play it. Like,
We
that
fixed
should have been the
it.
patch notes. Like, check it out, fam. It's a little bit better, not all the way better. So please enjoy until we get all the way better.
Wait, how many pages would this be if I printed it?
Oh,
Shit,
God.
girl.
Hang on.
What they really
Hang
should have
on.
done was play with the patch notes. Like at a certain point, they're like, "Are you still reading this?" Then later on,
know,
why are you
right?
still here?
Yeah, dude. Like,
How many pages? This is 23 pages long.
Sony, look, we're doing stuff. Please resell our game. I know, right? That's what it feels like, man. For real. Like,
Okay. No, it's more like 12 pages long because
Because of ads.
the ads, yeah. But it's 12 pages long if you decided to print it out. Don't do it. But it's that long of an article that this is, and it's by GamesRadar.com. That was the one that we're looking at. It's by GamesRadar, and just check it out and see what they got, because
there's been
ain't
a
no
plethora. Yeah, there's been a plethora of like problems added now too. Like I believe I saw a video of one dude that like now had a permanent sandstorm in his city.
Shit.
It's just a sandstorm happening no matter where he goes. It's just always there. No matter what save he builds up, it's just
that's amazing.
a giant sandstorm.
Like,
So
great
You know what?
destiny here.
You know what? I will give Cyberpunk this. When the game glitches, they are hilarious. It's frustrating, but when you're living vicariously through another game streamer, it's hilarious.
It's true.
Like that one NPC who just follows you around no matter what. Endless sandstorm. You get a little tap by another car, and then you're just flown across the fucking map.
that happened to me on stream. I just went flying. I like next thing I know I'm on the other side of the city. I'm like, what? What
like,
power was this? I don't remember signing up for this perk in the game's menu. Like, what the fuck?
Does Superman just hit me?
I know,
right?
But yeah, the only time I've ever seen patch notes like this is when I'm playing an MMORPG. This is a single player game. What the hell?
Who knows?
I mean, the Cyberpunk did come out as being like, even when they announced this game like several years ago, they said this was going to be the most ambitious game we've ever built.
True.
Right?
Very true.
And like then we saw The Witcher 3, which was already pretty groundbreaking in their sandbox type games. And then they just added on to Cyberpunk. It's a big game. There's a lot to do, but because there's a lot to do, it's bound to get bogged down by endless code.
Yes.
And fixes. But yeah.
And also because of that as well, they've announced that Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer is reconsidered, possibly delayed, or canceled.
Rest in peace, Cyberpunk multiplayer.
I mean, by this point, I don't really want it.
No.
Did we really need it?
I mean, imagine if they released a multiplayer and the game wasn't like up to par. All hell will break loose. It's like maybe Cyberpunk 2078 will have it. We'll see. In the year 2078, but not right now. Okay.
It's like, yeah, but our multiplayer doesn't work, but we introduce zombies.
Ayo!
They're gonna be android zombies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
down with that.
God. You know, I just remembered in one of the Call of Duty games, I think it was Call of Duty, where you're in just on a single contained map where you're just stuck with a bunch of robots that act like weeping angels. Does anyone remember that? Weeping angel
Sure.
androids,
Mm-mm.
Call of Duty. It's
I don't do that.
it's terrifying. I'm already terrified of robots looking like mannequins because they did look like mannequins. And to add on the horde mentality and weeping angels, no, I'm done. Bye.
The core mentality of weeping angels.
Yes, there's so
Speaking
many
of
of them.
buy, I'll be right back. I gotta go potty.
I knew it.
Oh yeah, I saw him squirming.
Hey!
Did he hear me say that?
He did. He did. So the next
All
piece of
right.
news, we basically just glossing over it with the Outriders.
Yeah.
The servers are struggling. The PC version is stuttering and crashing. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's,
Ugh.
and I will say this: like I first played Outriders on my phone, trying to play through XCloud, and I had to, and I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. I'm right next to my router. Trying to connect to I'm connecting to Xbox servers that are connecting to Outrider servers. The Wi-Fi
boy.
connection just kept dropping.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was
I
just
don't even really know what that game is, but
basically think of Destiny 2, The Division, but it's been colored. It's more alien-esque. I don't know.
got it.
I mean, I'm
But that
not
sucks.
hating what I'm experiencing. The cover system is shit, and every time I look at the cover system in Outriders, I always look at my Division 2 icon on my desktop. I'm like, I miss you, my friend. The best cover system I've ever had.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah, like
Okay,
actually
I get
going
it.
to cover and then going and popping up to shoot.
yeah.
But but I will say the developers of Outriders have already stated that they're working on making the cover system much better. But because it needs it. Desperately needs it. But my time with Outriders isn't too bad. It's honestly, I wish it was on Xbox Game Pass on PC so I didn't have to pay for it. But me being able to play it on my phone whenever the servers work or playing on my Xbox is great for free. Playing it with my friends, I had to pay for it on my PC. Oh well, $60 down the drain. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Fine.
I'm just gonna have to give it like it's weird because it's another time Square Enix is saying it's not a live service game, but it is a live service game, but it's not live service. It's like, so
Us.
what are you? We're here.
Yeah. We're sus as hell.
Yeah.
But
What's us?
Outriders and Square Enix.
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
And the cat that's playing behind you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They can
No,
run
one
away.
showed
no,
up.
Trex's cat, not your cat, Stevie.
Oh. Oh wait, I had the camera down. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
So next, Final Fantasy 14 player count hits 22 million.
Ayo.
The
what's
best
the
MMO to ever
concurrent?
exist.
I still haven't played it, but
Why not?
because there are subscriptions, and I'm not
You could-
good with.
You could play for free for like half the game.
But I have so
And
many
we-
other games. That I
And
just-
we have a link shell because
I
you
will
can't
nev-
join a free company. So we have a link shell for cheap sons of bitches that don't subscribe.
That's true. But I also probably will never get past the character creation because character creation for MMOs,
This one's pretty simple.
they're not bad. They're not bad. I just like doing them. I remember trying to get into WoW, and I never made it past the character creator because I would just keep making new characters. It's like, I'm just having fun doing this thing. Is this how you play WoW? I like it. Yeah. Cheapy's hype.
Well, there's a link down there if you want to join. We actually have it as an iBot command.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you say?
The link's not working, or the chapter.
The link doesn't work anymore? Oh, I think Raph is going to update. Just so you can update.
Yeah, the
Does it really not
command.
work? No, the command does still work. Join the nerds. He tried to remember what it was. We haven't used it in so long.
There it is.
Here
Okay,
it
I see it pop up there. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, 22 million ain't nothing to shy at. It's definitely boosted in popularity recently, especially with the most recent expansion, Shadowbringers, right?
Yeah.
It is a really, really well done game. Gets updated regularly. Even with COVID, it's still updated fairly frequently for having to move the entire development team home. Not as fast as normally does, as most games didn't. But yeah, we have a great time fucking around in there, man. And it is a game that I constantly come back to. I think it's set up great. And to be honest, the most recent expansion is probably some of the best Final Fantasy storytelling that I've ever seen.
Is this still Shadowbringers?
Yes.
Okay. I have watched Dodger play this game on Twitch. It does look really, really good for a Final Fantasy game.
It's very good for like 6 months. Yes. And the 6 month new expansion comes out. Haven't put a firm. They haven't put a firm release date, right? It's just like followers, and it's Endwalkers, right? That's right. It's going to be Endwalkers.
Cool.
So, which is like the finale of the first story. Each expansion tells a piece of what they call the Heidelin and Zodiac saga story, and this will finish that. Not the end of the game, just the end of the current story that they're telling. So, we'll see what happens after this most recent expansion. Q to the moon gift. That's right. Because apparently half the expansion takes place on the moon. I say half.
Oh yeah, I did see a promo for that. That looks dope. I'm very confused by how this world is set up, but it looks cool.
To be honest with you, people that have been playing the game really don't know how we're getting to the moon either. So there's a bunch of theories out there of how the crew is going to get there. We also have a big debate of whether the planet's going to get blown up and reborn or not. So we had that long debate the night they announced it. So
reborn. This isn't gonna turn into the most terrible Doctor Who episode ever, where a dragon or something, where the moon is an egg and it hatches.
No,
Space whale or something.
No, it won't be something like that.
That episode.
Fuck you, Clara. Hey, don't blame Clara for this.
Raph says red herring.
Red herring?
Yeah, I disagree about the moon thing, right? He thinks that I'm being debated by the 14 staff. Which is possible. I do get debated every now and then from a bunch of different people. Damn you, moon spiders. Well, we don't know if there's going to be moon spiders yet, Erin. I mean, maybe, right? We'll see. Probably.
No, that was a little bit
like spiders. Oh.
Yeah.
No, about the world blowing up. The world's going to blow up, Raph. You need to accept it. Okay.
But on to other things. E3 is coming back, baby! But Sony is still sitting it out.
Yay.
E3 is coming back this year in an all-digital format after sitting out last year due to the pandemic. There are quite a few big-name players attached to participate, including Nintendo with their Switch, Microsoft's Xbox, Capcom, and Ubisoft. But maybe surprisingly, Sony, or maybe unsurprisingly, Sony is not among them. Since 2019, Sony has done their own thing during E3, and it looks like this year will be no different. But does a lack of PlayStation and an all digital format spell the end of in-person E3 as we know it? The answer is yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do gamers really care if it's a digital E3 2021? What do you think, guys? Sound off.
Most of us watch it online anyway. Like we do E3 coverage here, right? And so
Yeah, we don't get invited or anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
we watch the press conferences just like we do the game report, right? Except there's a little box with the actual press conference, and we talk about what happens there. So most people watch this shit that way anyway. The problem, in-person E3 is fine. I think that they will have an in-person E3 again. But it might go back to like a media situation, because remember they were like E3 was open to everyone, and then was like no, just media, and then we're like, okay, maybe a little people too. Maybe we'll go back to just media. I don't know. It's obviously like now that we've got our hands on the reins of doing everything digitally, right?
Yeah.
It's probably way less. I mean, this is why Sony does it, right? I don't want to say for definite, but like. That's why they started doing it in the first place before COVID even fucking existed. Like, why go here when we can just put our shit out digitally and call it a day?
I mean, Nintendo has been doing it for like much longer with their own Nintendo Direct, and it works out for them. I'm actually surprised that they're on the list for E3 because they usually do like an extra long Nintendo Direct.
The Treehouse is always, which is where they do Nintendo Direct is done. Treehouse is done at E3.
That's true. That's where they do all
their presentation where
extra
they like
coverage.
Let's go to the Nintendo room over here in the corner with a big treehouse behind them, and let's talk about Nintendo.
I forgot about that.
And they're normally just watching it, right? It's just a room full of people watching what they've pre-recorded, and then like none of those people are normally there for the Nintendo stuff anyway.
It like the one time that I actually sat through a Nintendo Treehouse. The people were actually playing the games and like talking through like development processes and what was localization, stuff like that. But you know, there's only so much you can actually say about a couple of the games where you're not repeating yourself, because Treehouse was on all day.
Yes.
Like doing all day. It was like a marathon for these people, and bless them. They worked their little hearts out trying to. It was like watching QVC, but with video games. You know, you had to keep talking. There could be no dead air.
It's just beautiful, to be honest. Like, cool. Here comes Sony presentation. Here's our games, 30 minutes. Xbox, here's our games, 30 minutes. Nintendo, here's our games. And more, and more, and more. It's our entire day. And this is day one. Guess what? We're coming back for day two. It's like I can definitely live with Microsoft not doing a presentation like they always do, or even Sony, and literally just copy Treehouse's formula. Just like look at everything Switch is doing. Switch is talking about their first party games, then the indie games, and bringing the developers on and talking about them. Like work out a schedule and utilize your actual channel instead of having some random people that you work for the company just come in and play a game and answer questions that they can't really answer on stream. You know?
I mean, this is a great time to continue using your QAs, like your testers. Like, I mean, they don't get enough recognition already, but put them like they're the ones who play the game the most, and there's not a whole lot of, and you don't have to make them rehearse a whole lot because they know that game inside and out.
Yep.
Use them.
I mean, Sony not coming out, that's still saving them money in my eyes. Like the money you put in just for the big ass presentation. I mean, for God's sakes, what was it? For Forza, Microsoft brought out the goddamn car from Forza. It's like, I'm pretty sure that car is here for show, and then it's now being scrapped. Like, Phil,
Oh,
buddy,
that makes
let's
me
talk. Let's talk
sad.
finances. Let's pull some money back a little bit, and we don't need this big extravaganza. Just something small, intimate, and let the games be out there.
Thanks, Phil
You know-
Spencer.
You know who shows up though?
Who?
Oh, like when they did show up to E3, Bethesda.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
did
they
show.
had like this running story every year, and it got crazier and crazier. Was it Bethesda?
No,
Or
you're
was
thinking
it-
of.
You're talking about Devolver Digital.
Yeah,
Yes. Why did I say Bethesda? I was thinking
because they normally
Devolver Digital.
follow. They normally follow Bethesda's. They normally come right after them.
That's true. True. But no, I'm thinking of Devolver Digital. They always show up, and it's crazy. It gets super crazy, especially last year during their digital event.
Jesus Christ.
Why not making monetary E3 MMO where you can walk around? That would actually be really fucking dope. That actually would be really cool. Didn't Marvel do
Oh.
that one time? Or DC it wasn't under the fandom like that where you like walked around?
No, I think under the fandom was they were underneath everything in basically a green screen of themselves, and
Oh, okay.
everything else was very digital around them.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Even
I
that
was wrong.
Weird.
It was, but
Indeed.
what are you gonna do? Well, what else is there? Oh, Twitch. Did everyone see what Twitch is doing?
Here's
Or
Erin's favorite part of the stream where we talk about Twitch.
Our plan for addressing severe off-service misconduct. In January, we began enforcing our updated hateful conduct and harassment policy so we could better protect every community on Twitch. In case you missed it, the refreshed policy features a clearer and more consistent stance against hate and harassment and gives you more insight on what is and isn't acceptable on Twitch. Today we're shifting focus and talking about how we plan to address severe misconduct that impacts the Twitch community but happens off Twitch. Our current guidelines state that in some serious cases where there is available verifiable evidence, we may take action against users for hateful conduct or harassment that occurs off Twitch services, meaning on social media, other online services, or even offline when directed at members of the Twitch community. We are updating and expanding our approach to off-service enforcement, which now falls into two categories. Category 1, someone is harassed on Twitch as well as off Twitch. When this happens, we will take into account verifiable off-service behaviors and statements that relate to an incident that took place on Twitch. For example, if we're reviewing a harassment report about an incident that happened on live stream, related or continued harassment on Twitter could be taken into account when reported to us. This is how our current off-service policy works in the vast majority of cases and will not change. Category 2, and there is a list. We will now enforce against serious offenses that pose a substantial safety risk to the Twitch community, even if these actions occur entirely off Twitch. Examples include deadly violence and violent extremism, terrorist activities or recruiting, explicit and or credible threats of mass violence, leadership or membership of a known hate group, carrying out or acting as an accomplice to non-consensual sexual activities and or sexual assault, sexual exploitation of children, such as child grooming and solicitation / distribution of underage sexual materials, actions that would directly and explicitly compromise the physical safety of the Twitch community, such as threatening violence at a Twitch event, explicit and or credible threats against Twitch, including Twitch staff. It goes on. Oh God, it goes on. But yeah, that's the gist of what Twitch is saying. And it, as you were saying, Stevie B, earlier for a stream, this is stuff that they should have been doing all along, but I guess now everything has gotten so much worse that they're finally drawing a line and maybe monitoring their services a little bit more, especially now that Amazon owns them. I think that's what is happening here. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
That's it. That's
What do
it.
you guys-
I mean, it's just awful because of everything that happened with the whole Games Grump thing, Rooster Teeth fiascos. And of course, like the guy who created the Pepe meme, which I still don't fucking understand. Even the whole Capitol Riots thing is like, this is all just been accumulating into, they need to do something. And I'm agreeing with Erin as well. It's like, it's awesome that they're actually working towards anti-harassment, but holy shit, are they dropping the ball with everything else that's happening to streamers, especially with their own product with the DMCA. Like, we'll take on anti-harassment, but we're not touching the music industry. No, we're not here for that.
Yeah.
But it's at least thanks for doing something. I guess honestly, it comes to the point of like, thanks for doing the bare minimum.
Yeah. But thanks for doing stuff that you should have been doing all along. But
It's what you're supposed to do, Twitch. You want some praise for what you're supposed to do? Shit. To be fair, no one has the balls to fight the RIA. Really,
Hold on, when
right.
Epic finishes the battle with Apple, Epic's going over there.
Oh God. Because
Did
they're
you
gonna need a W after that giant L.
Yeah. Like Trex, you mentioned Game Grumps before. Did you actually hear what happened the next day when that whole thing was blown up on Twitter?
Oh shit, there was more.
It turns out that person who was doing the accusing
Yeah.
lied.
What?
Yeah. It was
Jesus.
like, and that person admitted it on Reddit, and it was like, way to go. So in case you guys don't even, I don't think, have you guys discussed it on stream before?
Hey Tim Park, not that one.
What up, Temp?
We haven't talked
don't-
about the Game Grump situation.
Oh, okay. So a couple weeks ago, there was a Reddit post. Someone was looking at or they posted something accusing Dan of half of Game Grumps of grooming underage fans. And then, you know, I think we all know what grooming is after the Me Too movement. Just like you, I guess, prepare an underage person into getting with you. I don't know. There's so many implications.
Yes.
And so this one person, it started off on Reddit, was accusing Dan of grooming. And it turns out, like, it blew up over, like, within a few minutes all over Twitter, and just it was awful. And even Trex and I were like, oh man, but Dan was so, he seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah.
It's like, why? But then the next day I was like, what's happening now? Is it still terrible? And it actually turns out that the original poster was like admitted to not being entirely truthful. Now, that being said, you know, there's still video of Dan being, I guess, explicit, but with a person who is of age.
That he didn't groom, to be fair.
That he did not groom.
But she,
that we like.
yeah, of age, super young, but didn't groom up until that point. I don't know. And it's very explicit. I saw the video. I was like,
You saw it?
Oh yeah, watch it. I was like, come on, this is not fucking wrong. I watch all that fucked up shit. Well, to be fair, I also like to be like, is it really that bad? Because this kind of shit, right, really needs to be looked at objectively every time, right? Because you can't just be like, so and so this, and then bam, they're fucking canceled forever. You have to like kind of look into every situation and kind of see what is what. So I watched this video, and you look into the allegations made. Everybody were like, look, he made this video sent to this person. It's like, no, he's sending this to a different person. She's fairly young, but like it's also not
legal.
Right. Exactly. It's I'm 34 and I could go out and legally bang an 18, 19-year-old, right? Everything will be fine. But should I is the question.
I mean, the only thing that Dan is truly guilty of is being the scummy rock star that just bangs his fans. I mean, it's been happening with literally everyone. So why is he any different, kind of thing?
That's right.
So like literally every band does this. We know this. It's an open secret. It's sometimes not even a secret.
You do the drummer first, then the bassist, and the guitarist, and then the lead singer.
No. The drummer is the guy you want to bang last to like save the best for last kind of thing. The bassist is the low tier, actually.
I thought you had to get to the drummer first to get up.
Oh, you gotta aim for the bass player.
Start at the low, and then to work your way up.
So, yeah. Hugh Hefner and his 20-year-old wives. I know, right? Exactly, Raph. So about those games coming out, well, you could still get Super Seducer 3 from the website, right? You can still buy it. You have to buy it privately. I actually think Twitch will still let you stream it too. I think
probably.
But there's no nudity. There's none.
There's no nudity. It
shows humans.
There are women who are who are wearing clothes that look like they're naked if they are posed a certain way, but they're not naked.
Look, Steam taking a stance on that game is the most hypocritical shit I've ever fucking seen. When you can literally get anime titties shucked on every game. It's like, Steam, come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Steam, like all the animated shit I can see just like shook on my fucking face. And all of a sudden, like this is the game you take a fucking stance on. Like, come on, man, we're trying to have a laugh, bro. Okay?
Like Honey Pop.
Oh my god.
I have both of them because I was very morbidly curious, and Don egged me on.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Of course he did. He's like half the reason why I can't show my desktop until I scrub until I uninstall the games, because he eggs me on because he's not gonna put it on his Steam account. He wants me to put it on my Steam account for everyone to see.
Yeah,
because and he wants me to play it so he can watch.
It's that it's live action, I think, is the thing. I mean, it is. That's fair, but it's still like, come on, man. Like, Steam just looks like a bunch of assholes pulling it. So don't tell Steam about the side stuff in Yakuza 0, 5, 6. I know. I mean, I don't know, man. It was annoying as fuck. It's like, is Richard a piece of shit? Sure. Is it fun to play his game, make fun of it? Yes. It's why we play.
Actually help people. Yes.
I mean, I've been married since those games came out, so I've been fortunate enough to not have to try Richard's tactics. Heather says they wouldn't work on her.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
But it made your marriage stronger because of it, and that's what we can thank Richard for.
I don't know if you know this, Christina, but Heather and I finished the first one and started the second one, and we would make a decision, and we both pick a decision if it was the right one, right? If we got like if we got you kind of made a good decision, but there's a better one, we took half a shot. And then if it was like, if you made the good decision, you took a whole shot. But if you made the wrong decision, you had to take a whole shot, right? So if you got it right, you didn't have to take anything, right?
Okay.
So we made the mistake of doing it together at every question. We should have done it separately, but we got so insanely drunk on Twitch. We didn't just we got to the point where I had to like slowly end the stream when Heather ran away to vomit. Like that's how, like I could barely function. I think the VOD one actually. I don't know why I say the VOD, but I think I did say the VOD. But it was so absolutely ridiculous. But we had a lot of fun playing it. There's literally a mini game where you should use the live action girl half naked in 2 Yakuza games. What the fuck?
Wow.
Trex, right now you got the Samurai Cooker Peach browser.
We'll talk later.
Oh god.
That's on the external hard drive.
So, like, I don't know. There's like a 50-50 chance that I would have a game like that on my on me. Like, but surprisingly, I do not have the Senran Kagura Peach Beach. I don't even have the Dead or Alive X, where it's just like all the lady characters playing volleyball.
Nice.
I always wanted to play those games because I heard that the volleyball portion of the games were actually pretty good.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
Me too.
but-
Gameplay was nuts.
At the time those games came out, I was still too young, and I didn't have a TV of my own in my room. So, like, if I did get the game, I would literally have to play it in the living room, where there's like, where there is like super duper chance that my parents will walk in and is like, "What are you playing?"
Welcome to every guy
Hacking.
in that same situation.
No shit.
And as a
dude.
guy, we took those chances.
I had to play. It got to the point where I felt so awkward playing the regular Dead or Alive games that that I would just play them all night while they were asleep. Like, there was a time I played those games all night just so I can unlock all the costumes.
Yeah, same.
So funny. Yeah, that's why I played it. I played for the awesome costumes.
I mean, I hate what Dead or Alive does now is that you have to buy the costumes instead of unlock them. And
Welcome to microtransactions.
Have you seen?
Oh,
I know.
shit.
Have you seen how much they go for? Like the whole packages,
Ludicrous
hundreds of
amount.
dollars.
What?
$100 for the packs.
Wow.
Because I mean, there are a lot of them. They're season packs, but it's so ridiculous.
Very titillating gameplay. Jesus Christ, Raph.
I see what I played Dead or Alive 2 first, and then I heard about the boob physics in the very first game. So I rented that one from Blockbuster.
Oh shit, me too.
and it was like, just how ridiculous are the boob physics? And then I messed with the settings, like, oh, they hit your face. It's like my dad was actually sitting, like, was sitting in the background, like, because I was in front of the TV, and I was like, my dad was sitting behind me somewhere, and I was just messing around with it, like playing a normal fighting game, and then I started to play with the boob physics. I was like, what are you playing right now? I was like, no.
You don't need to
I
worry
just
about
heard about it. It's totally innocent. I'll change it back.
It's totally innocent, indeed.
I don't know. I guess my parents should have, like,
Boob
early on
physics, so-
figured out that I was, like, on the LGBT scale.
Move physics though. Hashtag equality. Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, Stevie B, why don't you go ahead and sign us out?
All right. Well, don't forget, if you made it this far and you're on the YouTube, why don't you come hang out live with these awesome people? Then join in on the chat. We have fun. We try to include everything. Twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be here talking video games and boob and moob physics and video games every week almost. We'll see what's up. Yeah, it's a great time. A good stream night. I really enjoyed tonight. So this week for us here at Nerds of the Apocalypse, no stream tomorrow night. And no stream Friday because we're actually going to be in your neck of the woods, Christina. We're taking the family, Heather and I are taking the kids to the aquarium. So we're going to be
Cute.
sort of
cool. I
course.
didn't get that invite. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's because it's a family outing, bro. Come on.
Because you
so
don't
I'm not
like
family
zoos,
now?
Trex.
Understood.
Oh my
You
God.
don't like zoos.
That's right.
I definitely liked your post about going to the zoo after getting vaccinated. And I was going to tell you, I just filled out the form to get vaccinated. So I'm ready to go to the zoo.
Nice.
Nice.
Any outdoor
Nice.
activity, I'm ready.
What?
Family outing.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. But family outing.
Yeah,
bro.
Trex trying to invite himself.
Oh, bro, we've already paid for tickets. It's a tight fit. Like,
I
Yeah,
hear her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they have real strict rules of the aquarium. Like we have to go at a specific time.
Yeah.
For like
It's just like the
really
zoo.
strict.
Yeah.
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 So and it probably it's all inside, so it's like they get pretty ridiculous. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and so there's no stream Friday. Well, unless I get back at a reasonable time, but I don't think that we will.
Yeah,
Right,
you're
so-
right, Heather.
Yeah. So like, I might actually stream some Final Fantasy on Saturday night, depending on what we got going on. I don't think we have anything crazy going on Saturday, so I think I'm gonna try to at least turn the stream on for a little while Saturday for everyone that wants to hang out. Erin said, "LOL, Heather." Yeah, she has like a witch cackle happening. It's rough. Christina, are you back in the game? What's up?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm feeling a little spicy to start playing
Spicy.
games again, and I feel really bad for my subscribers who resubbed. I don't think they resubbed, but I feel bad for my subscribers for not playing for like a month. So
Spoilers, I may have resubbed. Sorry.
I haven't gotten any notifications, so there's a chance that they didn't, and I wouldn't want them to.
Well, when I set up my sub for you, I set it up as recurring because I heart you, and so it automatically. I don't think you get notifications for that. I'm not like being like, "Give me back my fucking $5."
I legitimately looked for a way to give everyone refunds.
And
but I
we were
couldn't
like,
find it.
"Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
that's for partners."
I couldn't find it, so my bad. But it was like a lot of health issues going on, like mental and physical. So I think I'm at a good place where I can start, where I have the energy to do it again. So look for it this weekend.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, and
Uh,
before we close out, and like
Okay.
I'll let Trex have his final word, but before we sign off, I did promise the audience that we would do cat puns.
Oh, you did.
But Trex, you go.
Word.
Trex went live for the first time. I was just like, I got a notification. I was
saw
like,
that.
what the
I saw
fuck?
the notification, and I usually don't get notifications for people, and it's like, and I saw Trex's name. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. DCO announced their next episode, which is the world of Flashpoint.
Oh, that's awesome.
It kind of
What
is.
the
It kind
fuck?
of is
That's
like
awesome.
Nightmare and Batman. We see Kid
What?
Flash.
What? I might be logging in, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. And one of the beauties about this is this episode is free for everyone. There's no.
What?
Yeah, it's completely
definitely
free. 'Cause there's no
logging in.
membership changes this year. So
Nice.
the developers did a live stream preview of it, and I didn't get to watch the preview, so I decided like, let me just do like a live reaction of it because that seems cool, and give my 2 cents on what was going on. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. I might be getting the itch as well to do a little stuff this weekend. There's a couple of games that I've been playing that's like, I might as well just dip my toe a little bit here and just stream a little bit, just ask some questions. So I'm gonna try and see what I can do on Friday night to get a little stream going.
Oh, look at that! See, I'm not here, but Trex is. It's a WW. And then on Saturday, you everybody can fight over us. Just kidding. You said you'll win. Fuck you.
I'm wearing a deep V, and I'm gonna be streaming in a pool. So that's my new that's my trick now.
Oh,
Because everyone seems to be
is it
fucking doing it.
please let it be an inflatable kiddie pool
Fuck yeah.
with a giant Snorlax and a mankini.
Yes.
Dude.
Fucking Twitch, man, get your shit together. Fucking.
I mean,
Carlin's like it's like the
really.
Cinemax of streaming. Like, what was it, babe? What'd you say?
Dead air.
Oh, she says Twitch is the Cinemax of OnlyFans.
Nice.
No, it's the version of Cinemax where everything was really, really fuzzy and you had to like sit really close to the screen to just make out what was happening.
I love that.
just you're hoping that you would see some butt or some boobs like in all of that fuzz.
That really takes us back right there.
Right? The good old days of, of just really, really shitty cable.
I watched Lord of the G Strings on Cinemax one night.
Jesus.
What?
I definitely
wish-
remember watching that science fiction Cinemax show Lex. I do remember.
Oh
watching that.
god, I fucking love Lex, dude! I love Lex so
Yeah.
much, dude! I fucking love Lex! Oh my god, I'm about to download that shit. And it's gonna turn us up to mouth stuff. 69. Oh, what a way to end the stream. Oh my god.
Leave it to me to take us there. Always.
Oh my, Erin, that's Erin, you've done said some funny shit on the stream before, but
I don't think I should end on cat puns anymore. I think fond memories of fuzzy Skinemax is good. It's a good note to end on a video game podcast.
Let's just say commit to the bit. Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm of course Stevie B, and that is
Trex.
Oh my God.
I don't know which
Are
way
you
you're actually
stretching
pointing.
or pointing?
I'm pointing right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's me. That's me, Trex.
Okay, and this is
It's me. It's Christina. Xtina is Ninja. I'm on Twitter and Twitch sometimes.
all the places and all the things. If you're watching on YouTube, her information is in the bio. So is ours. So check it out. And we are just part of Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we will see you next week. I love you guys. Mwah.
We did it at the same time, Stevie.
Perfect. Can I just say we won a whole game report without Trex plugging in Samsung, unless I missed it when I stepped away while getting drunk? Oh no, he did. He plugged Samsung. He
Yeah,
did.
I
he
did
plugged
not
it.
plug
He plugged
Samsung
it.
actually.
You did at the you talked about Game Pass on your phone at the you didn't he didn't specifically say Samsung.
No, I did.
No,
I
not
said
during-
on your Android device, and I held up my Samsung Galaxy Note 2
Ah.
Ultra.
Oh god damn it,
5G.
Raph.
God, we almost made it. We almost made it. Way to go, Raph. You ruined it. You ruined it.
Prime.
Did you see his message a little earlier? Just like a couple of minutes
No.
ago.
No.
Trex doesn't stand for Tyrannosaurus Rex anymore. It stands for Thought of Storm. Oh, I got the mount now. I'll be riding Trex everywhere, man.
hey guys, you wanna what is it called when a cat wins a dog show?
What?
What?
A cat has trophy.
Oh my gosh.
What does a cat like to eat on a hot day? A mice cream cone.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in to the last NotA Game Report we ever do. Good night, everyone. We love you.
Bye.